it is being reported that beyond the proposed tariffs against Mexico, in an effort to stop the drugs coming over the border and the migrant crisis and all of this stuff, that some inside the Trump administration are talking about the idea of to what extent and what kind of invasion they should do into Mexico. Some are talking about a potential what they call soft invasion, where they would use the U.S. military to go after the drug cartels, things like that, or to what extent they need to do and what they're going to do. Which is interesting considering Donald Trump likes to talk about how he was a no-wars president, yet Iraq and Afghanistan were going on still under his watch. And that Afghanistan didn't end until Joe Biden came in, following the plan that Donald Trump had put in place. And if they do some kind of a soft invasion, that would lead probably to an all-out war with Mexico. And I just don't think Republicans are going to be up for that. Now, Donald Trump does have some leeway as to what he can use the U.S. military for without needing congressional approval. But something like an actual invasion, even I think potentially this soft invasion idea, if they do that, would probably need Senate approval, and I just don't think that would happen. Again, as I talk about in a lot of videos, when some of this egregious stuff comes up, congressional Republicans have no reason not to push back against Donald Trump, because they don't need him anymore. He got them everything they could get him this time. They have the White House, they have the House, they have the Senate, they have all three branches of government at this point. They have a conservative majority Supreme Court, and Donald Trump has no more elections to win. So he's got no reason. They have no reason to back his plays on some of this stuff that they cannot sell to the American people. So I think something's going to happen. Probably not, but it's interesting that the supposed no-war president and the party of peace is back to warmongering. And that was the whole point of how Donald Trump was going after Kamala Harris for having Liz Cheney for being a war hawk. And now his own advisors and his own cabinet picks are potentially talking about some kind of a soft invasion of Mexico. I don't think it's actually going to happen, but it's just another example of Republican hypocrisy coming out of this incoming administration. And I hope those people that couldn't stand to vote for Kamala Harris because they were anti-war with the wars going on in Ukraine and Gaza, when things like this actually happen or those wars get worse, I hope they're able to reconcile the fact that that is what they either voted for by voting for Trump or approved of by not voting for Kamala Harris, because what we got is the result of their choices. So we'll see what happens with this. I don't know how much there would be a call for it in Congress, how much they would push back against him. And I'm thinking it might be pretty large, but we'll have to wait and see.